Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'm sorry for this video being late. I put it all together in my normal vlog type like I've been doing, and I realized that video was almost 40 minutes long and I didn't want to do that to you guys. So I tried to cut it up, and as you can see on the outhouse hive, there was no way I could cut it up where the audio would make sense. So that one's a little chopped up. I hope my voiceover comes out smooth. We'll see how that goes. The second one, the shed hive over here, those girls are doing very well, and I cut them up too, but they're not as badly cut up as the outhouse hive was. I've also changed some things in how I film it now, so hopefully we don't have this problem moving forward. But that's why we're late, and I do hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next week. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Off with the lid. Few girls there, not too many. Here we go with the first frame I gave them. You see there's a few on there. Starting to put a little wax there in the corner, not getting too far with it, but they're starting to. Quite a few hanging out, moving around on the frame though. And here's the second frame. This is the first frame they came with. That's honey at the top, seal brood at the bottom. A lot of those cells are full of the sugar syrup I've been feeding them. They brought it down and stuck it in those cells, and rest of it's cap brood. And then on this second frame, that is mostly all cap brood. Somewhere along the line, and because I'm voiceovering, I'll go ahead and give you a little future preview. Somewhere along the line, when I was moving this nuke box to the new location here in my yard, I lost the queen. I don't know if she never made the trip, if I somehow killed her or misplaced her or what happened, but the queen is definitely gone from this hive. And you see there food stores, you see there a whole lot of pollen. A whole lot of that sugar water I've given them just stored up in cells. Since they're just storing it, I've stopped giving them any more, at least until they eat up some of what they got. This is the fourth frame they came with. I love this frame. It's that beautiful white creamy wax that they're pulling out. That is what I got into this to see right there. That's the whole reason I got bees, is that beautiful clean wax. You see a few little bits of pollen in there, whole lot of bees on that frame. That's picture perfect right there. I love that frame. This one's the last one they came with. If you see there on the edge, they got a little drone brood, which means one of my workers was trying to lay and make some drones. And just mostly food stores there on the back again. The following three frames that I gave them, they're not doing anything on. There's a whole lot of bees out there, but they're not drawing anything out yet. They're still working on that fourth frame I just showed you. Alright, so here we go. Smoking this one here. Pick up this feeder bucket, and it is empty, but there's still bees on it, trying to get them something. We're gonna fill it up for you in a minute here, girl. And she's dead. I don't like seeing dead bees. It's terrible. I mean, I get it. It happens. Bees die, but man, the bees aren't supposed to die. That's not cool. There's the girls there. Just a few on top. Boy, I shouldn't have tried to kiss her. She's awfully mad at me now. Done told her friends. Alright, here we go. First frame coming out. Alright. And they're humming right along. Whole bunch of them on there. Haven't built anything out. There's certainly a lot of bees present. Gonna go ahead and shake them off. And set the frame down. And we'll go ahead and pull out the next one. On this first one, it's just like the one I showed you. There's just a few bees on it. They ain't doing nothing. And this one here, alright, we got some action here. They're going ahead and drawing this out. This is one of the brand new ones I just give them. And it's looking more and more like that other hive's really been having a problem. I see a lot of capped. I'm pretty sure that's brood. I'm going to say that's brood. I'm going to believe that's brood. Because it sure looks like brood to me. But I won't be sure until it hatches in a week or two. There's a lot of pollen in there. It might be these are just food stores. We'll see, I guess. I've seen a whole lot of pictures, but stuff looks different in person. I am currently looking at a whole bunch of capped honey and some uncapped honey that I know is capped and uncapped honey. So if you look right there across the top, that's capped and uncapped honey, which means what we were just looking at on that other frame is definitely brood with just a little bit of food stores tucked in it. Now, I haven't looked at this side yet, so I ain't quite sure what y'all are seeing, but I'll look right now. I'm hoping I'm gonna see some eggs on this one. I can't really tell. I thought I might have seen one, but I could just as easy have been wrong. And this is the frame that they were building up when they brought. So this was almost empty when it started. And since they've been here, they've drawn it out about half of what you see. And now there's a little bit of brood in it. Now I know that kind of looks like a spotty brood pattern, but it's a spotty comb. They haven't completely drawn the comb out, so she hadn't laid in certain places because there isn't enough comb there yet. I tell you what, these girls like them some propolis. And I like that they like them some propolis. It makes things a little bit harder on me, but it makes things better on them. Because that acts as an antibiotic for them, and it helps their immune system when they build a lot of it. So I want them to build as much as they can, and I'll learn to live with it. And here again, I've got a lot of uncapped brood. Got a lot of capped brood. Yeah, man, these girls are doing just fine. These girls are absolutely doing fine. They are growing gangbusters. There is no worries in my mind at all about this hive. I did not see the queen this time, but I did see her last week. I know she's not going to be on either one of these. because these are the ones again on the edge that I gave them that they're just starting to draw out. This is the back side. This is the side that's been against their brood wall, and I hope you can see it. They haven't drawn it all the way out all over, but they've certainly started drawing it out quite a bit. They're working hard on it. And then the back side of that and the one against the wall, there's bees walking around looking at it, but they're not really doing anything. And then here's your top cover back, ladies. Watch yourselves now. Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Coming through. Coming through. Alright, and there's that. I'll tell you what, since this hive is doing so good, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this entrance reducer right here. I'm just going to take it off. See what they think about that. I'm going to go ahead to the other side, then I'm going to fill up the feeders. Alright folks, well, there we are. I'm still unsure about the outhouse hive, whether it's had a queen or not. Definitely know it's had some problems. Hopefully the bees found a way to work that out. I guess we'll keep a close eye on them moving forward. Shed hive over here is growing gangbusters. Everything looks absolutely beautiful. I am going to get out of this suit before I sweat to death, and I'll see y'all next week.